Yo, YouTube. Yeah, man, it's Tevron again, and welcome to episode 2 of my Shao Kahn guide. In this video, I'm just going to be talking a bit more about Shao Kahn's execution and whiff punishing. So I'm just going to break things down, give you guys a little bit more of acknowledgement of what Shao Kahn can do with his execution and his whiff punishing options, and also the situations he's in as well. So further ado, I'm not going to waste no time. I'm going to take it away. Let's go. So I'm just going to jump straight into this. So it all depends on what build you're going for with Shao Kahn. So without the spears, these are the moves that's going to be viable for execution, which is 1-2 into shoulder, 1-4 into shoulder, 2-1 into shoulder, 4-3-4 into shoulder, forward 2-1 into shoulder, and back 3 into shoulder. Now let's look at Shao Kahn with a spear build. So same thing as before, 1-2 into spear charge, 1-4 into spear charge, 2-1 into spear charge, 2-1 into anti-air, instant breaker, 2-3 into anti-air, instant breaker, forward 2-1 into anti-air, instant breaker, forward 2-1 into spear, forward 3-4 into spear, back forward 3 into anti-air. You can also use the spear as well on delay. Shao Kahn mains, look at how many execution options he has. You're gonna tell me you have not landed one of these on your opponents. These execution options that can lead up to almost 400 damage with 1 bar of meter. You're gonna sit there and tell me you have not landed one of these, or used it in a different scenario, different matchups, different spacing, neutrals. You're going to sit there and tell me you have not used any of these options on your opponents to get B&B combos. It's okay. If you be honest, if you haven't, that's fair enough. So, but I'm here to break things down, show you what these are used for. So, because, people out there would rather just use 4-3-4 and just cry on social media instead of just labbing these things. People, I swear down, man, I swear down, the new gen players would not survive the 90s. You would not survive the 90s whatsoever if you had that mentality. Oh, 4-3-4 is a big gap. Oh, his strings are trash. You wouldn't survive, mate. You would have just dropped the game instantly. Let's break things down. Let's go. Let's talk about whiff punishing. The 1-2 and the 1-4 is used for this type of range. When you're trying to whiff punish, it's best to make sure you keep yourself in check. Make sure you're reading your opponents. Make sure you move back as well, just to get a little bit more density when you're trying to whiff punish your opponents. So this is used for, safety and neutrals. If your opponent managed to block this, make sure you don't shoulder afterwards. Keep yourself in neutral position. All you're going to be losing is -7 and -3 on block, which is pretty much you're not going to get punished on that in that scenario. So I got some homework for you guys. Go into the practice room, put your opponent on random attack block. Make sure you use those 1-2s and now those 1-4s as well. When you see that first hit confirm, shoulder. When you don't see that first hit confirm, keep yourself in neutral. Make sure you don't use that shoulder. Don't compromise that neutral. So it's all about timing. So keep doing that until you see that first hit confirm, and then just do a shoulder. If you don't see that first hit confirm, pause, hold block. Let's talk about the 2-3 string, which is probably one of the most underrated strings Shao Kahn mains never use, which is, a -5 on block, a ranged string. So it leads to a mid and it staggers. So this is the range you need to be using this string. So you can use this by shimmying, trying to get in on your opponents, trying to use general footsies, and also it forces your opponents to stay grounded. If your opponents try to jump, they get clipped by it. It's a huge mid ending. You are not running from that shit. Don't use the 2-3-2, the full string, as a go-to string. Just use the 2-3. It's got way more reward. And don't use the 2-3 string close up. You're just asking to get schemed on. So this is where a 10 starter -5 string will lead you to this space right here. So you can throw a cheeky down 4 if you think you're confident enough. Like, how is that a bad string? How? Explain. Let's start talking about the forward 2. What can you do with the forward 2? The forward 2, which is 21 startup, -3 on block, huge stagger. Keep yourself into neutrals. You can be able to try throw your opponent, or try go for another string, try steal a turn, because they're expecting either the forward 2-4 to flawless block, or the forward 2-1. So it gives you a little bit more mind games towards your combinations with the forward 2. This move is to punish players that want to advance forward. So it's meant to be like a surprise attack when you know your opponents are going to try advance forward with a string, or just wave dash forward in general. This is a way to clip them. So this move shouldn't be used frequently. It's for opponents that want to go up in Shao Kahn's face. So if you're in mid-screen, they want to advance forward, they just want to get in and do the dirty on Shao Kahn. You got access to mid-screen. You got that opportunity to throw that forward 2 when you know they're going to advance forward. That's when you know. If you know they're going to stick to neutrals, be stubborn, try zone you, try outrange you, don't use it. But if players out there just want to get up in your face in your mid-screen, that's when you should use the forward 2. Recap. Let's discuss about the things that we've learned about all these strings in different scenarios and the characters that are a threat to the roster. So as you can see, Liu Kang, the 1-2-3. It's, you guys know. Let's be honest. This is a problem. So let's see what we can do about this. See what I was talking about with the 1-2 and the 1-4 with the spacing and the range. If you can be able to get access to that range, move back just to get that little bit touch of a density, then you can pocket a lot of damage. I'm going to leave you with some scenarios and some tech. Get in the training room, grind, laugh. Put the work in, man. Like, I know some of y'all are sleeping on Shao Kahn. And for the Shao Kahn mains out there that's just been sticking through him since, thick and thin. Doesn't matter about the buffs and the nerfs, trying to make him work. Salute to you. For the players out there that's been complaining, man. Step your game up, grind. Even I need to step my game up. There's things I need to learn about Shao Kahn as well. But no way in hell am I struggling with this character. So, for the newcomers out there that's just seeing this video, make sure to drop a sub and a like, man. There's more videos to come your way. But till next time, guys, I'll see you in the next episode. I'm out. Peace.